Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome once again, as always, to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You join me today out in nature in my hometown of Wigan, where I'm also joined by my son, little Toby James, who's currently exploring the woods. Now, I did a video very similar to this one way back in 2022-2023 when little Toby was about to start primary school. So I thought it'd be a nice idea to come and sort of revisit this theme and see how little Toby's developed over the past 3 to 4 years. Now, we've got a little fire going, which Toby's built up. As you can see there, he's done a fantastic job, and he's sat over there. Got anything for set, Toby?
And also, when I first started school, if you don't know, I was small, but now I'm very small.
And as you can hear there, he's also very modest. Now, what we're having to do today, we're having to use the crock pot. Normally, I would use a little brick fireplace what I build from odds and sods that I found in these woods. But over the past 12 months, more and more people have started coming into this area. For about 10 years, nobody ever came in here, and I built a fireplace and it literally lasted 10 years. However, people have found it and they've come in and they've pogged it, as we used to say back in the 80s here in Wigan. For those of you who don't know what pogged means, it means they've spoiled it or they've smashed it up, destroyed it. So we're having to use the crock pot. Now, that crock pot does have quite a bit of sentimental value to Mr H. Let's put the camera back on it. Not least because it's been all over the place with us, that, as a family. We've taken it to Yorkshire, we've taken it to Scotland, it's even been as far as Germany. And it holds a lot of sentimental value because it's also the last little project that I worked on with my late father about 2 years before he passed away. Me and him set to, and we made that. Mainly he made it, and I let him do it because he wanted to do something for us. So, as I say, it's got quite a bit of sentimental value, and as you can see, it's still going strong. It still does the job as it was designed and made to do. Now, what we're having to do today, although we're going to be cooking burgers, hot dogs, potato waffles, beans, etc., etc., we're going to have to cheat and cook it on this, which, as you can see, is a little stove that's powered by a gas bottle. I wouldn't normally do that. I like to cook on the open fire, but you simply can't cook on there. It's too small. You can probably put spuds in it, but that's about it. So we're going to have to cheat, and we're going to have to go a bit Gucci and all that kind of jazz. Bit of glamping. But we're going to start cooking now, and we're just going to see where this video goes. There's no purpose to it. There's no real end goal. It's just a case of something to document so that we can take a look back through the years, myself and little Toby, and we can watch the first one and then we can compare it with this one. So, without further ado, I'm going to start cooking, and join us when I've got a burger cooked or something like that. So, Toby's now going to put a bit of wood on the fire. And you've got pretty good at building them up, haven't you, Toby?
Yes.
It's a skill that he's learned from his old man. And over the years since I made the last video, he's now got good at it. Now today, as I say, we're using the crock pot. It's only for aesthetic purposes really, and to give off a bit of warmth, as it's too small to cook on. This is our setup that we're cooking on. I've got spaghetti hoops and potato waffles to look forward to, Toby. So it should be alright. I've got the plates warming underneath that. And this little portable gas camping stove is pretty Gucci. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that after, lad.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep one eye on it, otherwise we'll end up with burnt offerings, and I don't want that. But you're now at school, aren't you, lad?
Yeah.
And it's not the first school that he's been to. The first school that we tried when he was in reception, it didn't work out. There was 30 in a class, and there was a couple of characters, shall we say, in that class, which meant the staff were focusing on them rather than focusing on all the children. And if you were doing as you should be doing, like our Toby was, he was falling through the cracks. And me and Mrs H could see that happening, and we decided we'd jump ship and we'd move you to another school where you're not thriving because it's smaller class sizes. And without sounding snobbish, the children are a lot better. They're a better class of children. So are you finding school, Toby?
Good.
You're enjoying it?
Yes.
You want to enjoy every minute of your primary years, as they're the best years, really. Once you start high school, you have to knuckle down a bit and they get a little bit tougher with you. But for now, enjoy it. So, what did you not like about the first school?
But like in reception, it was all right to go and choose. But then in year 1, they're making you choose every single day instead of doing work, and you only did one lesson, which was maths.
Yeah, they wasn't pushing you, was there? And that's no good, end of the day, because the devil makes work for idle hands to do, as the old saying goes. So it's a lot better now. You do a lot of work and you're thriving, as I say. So it's worked out, really. I do miss you though, Toby. I do miss doing this kind of thing with you. I knew I would. I lost my little mate when you went to school, but it's there you have to go. But we can still do it, and it makes it all that more special, doesn't it? And there's your fire, Toby. As I say, it's a good skill to have, that. In later years, it'll be, yeah. My fascination with fire started when I was at a young age with my dad in the woods. Anyway, Toby, what I think we'll do, I think I'll turn those waffles over. Like I say, we don't want them to burn. And we'll return once this food's cooked and I've served it up. What do you think, lad? Should we do that?
I've just found all of the roots, guys.
I'll take that as a yes. So what, Potters? Dinner is served. Spaghetti hoops and waffles. And here comes the verdict. What do you think, Toby? Fantastic. Well, I'll leave you tucking into that, Toby. And I'm going to tuck into mine, which is just there. And then I think we'll stick a burger on, lad. And we'll see how them turn out. Right, we're going to tuck into this now. And then we'll have a burger and you can join us while we're cooking that. And we'll come back with some more thoughts. So there we go, Potters. Plates lit clean. Sign of a good meal, that. And next up, I've got a burger cooking on the camping stove for little Toby. Once it's cooked, you can tuck into that. Our fire's still blazing away though. And little Toby's still enjoying himself. Now, Toby went on his first residential this year, which means spending time away from home. And he's been really brave staying away from home at age 7. I was 10 when I first went on a residential to Hinning House, and that's now classed as year 5, but it was junior 3 when I went to school. I'm showing my age though. But he's been really brave because he's not spent any real time away from home, only at his nanny's and granddad's. So I'm really proud of him. But what sort of things did you do at Bibby's farm on this residential, Toby?
So we did teamwork, then cave bus, then grass legging, then orienteering, and then finally canoeing. And then on second day, we did pedal cars, rock climbing, and axe throwing.
Wow, you did all that in 2 days?
Yes.
That's an action-packed couple of days, that. I know when you came home you was really tired, so they must have pushed you. We did orienteering and all that kind of stuff, but we did one activity a day. That's how we did it. But I'm glad you really enjoyed it. As I say, you was really brave. I bet you spent most of the night awake though, didn't you?
Yeah, I only got to sleep at 11 and then got up at 12, right? And then I went back to sleep and it took me till 2 a.m. to get to sleep. And then I think I woke up at 5 a.m. because everyone in that room was then just talking to each other.
Well, like I said, Toby, it sounds like you've had a good time. It was well worth sending you on it because we was worried. We did expect we'd have to come and pick you up, but you proved us wrong. Fair play to you. Anyway, Toby, I think this burger is slowly burning, so me and you are going to have to stop the chit chat, and I'll get that on a bun for you, and then you can tuck into that. So join us when I've sorted this burger out. Look at that, Hot Potters, one burger, get in. There you go, Toby. Enjoy it, lad. How's that taste? Right, I don't think you can talk and eat at the same time, so I'll let you enjoy that, Toby, and then we'll get back to our little film. So, Hot Potters, the fire is starting to burn low. That's the last of our resources, as Toby likes to call them, and we're just burning off the packaging from all our food that we've had. We've had burgers, we've had hot dogs, we've had potato waffles, beans, and spaghetti hoops, so our tummies are rather full. And the one thing that I do like about a fire, Hot Potters, is you can burn all the packaging. Obviously glass and tins you can't burn, but the rest of it, it just gets burned, so you end up leaving no mess in the area where you've set up camp, which is a good thing really, as you should take nothing but memories and leave nothing but footprints. Our little Gucci camping stove has been cleaned down, ready for the next use. Look after your equipment and it will look after you. And it's just drying out there in the sun, or the late evening sun, and I'll pack that away afterwards. I don't think you want this day to end, do you, Toby, as you keep putting wood on there?
Yeah, do you know why?
Why, lad?
So look, we can, like, so we don't leave anything behind, and it looks like we've enjoyed it.
Yeah, okay. Is that definitely the last of the wood?
One more pile left.
We'll see. Right, Toby. The fire has died down, so I think I'll take this opportunity and wrap this one up. Right, Hot Potters, that'll just about do it for us for today. I've broken camp, tidied everything up. The only thing that I've left here is the crock pot, which I'm going to leave overnight for the ashes to cool down. We don't want to burn the woods down or anything like that. So I'll nip back in the morning, empty it out, and then I can take the crock pot back home as well. So we're going to get out of here now and head off back to the old jalopy, and then we can edit up all this footage ready for your edification once I get home. So all that's left for me to say is, until the next time,
Bye bye for now.
come on, Toby, let's get out of here.